Throughout automotive history, cars have been a canvas for innovation. Some features became timeless staples, while others faded into obscurity, victims of impracticality, safety concerns, or shifting consumer preferences. Today, we explore 10 car innovations that did not stand the test of time. Bench seats. Bench seats were a hallmark of cars from the mid-20th century. Stretching across the entire width of the car's interior, they allowed 3 passengers to sit up front, though the middle seat was often the least desirable. As cars evolved, so did seating. Bench seats gave way to bucket seats, favored for their comfort, safety, and ergonomic design. Today, bench seats live on as nostalgic relics in vintage cars, ashtrays and cigarette lighters. In the mid-20th century, ashtrays and cigarette lighters were nearly universal, reflecting the popularity of smoking. But as health awareness grew and smoking declined, their prominence faded. Today, while ashtrays have disappeared from most cars, the cigarette lighter socket lives on, repurposed as a power source for devices like smartphones and GPS units. Venting windows. Before air conditioning became standard, vent windows were small, triangular windows near the front side windows. That offered a simple way to cool down. With a flick, these manual vents directed a refreshing breeze into the car. However, as air conditioning systems improved and automotive design prioritized aerodynamics, vent windows disappeared. Now, they evoke memories of simpler times. Landau bars. Landau bars were decorative chrome accents, inspired by horse-drawn carriages. They gave cars a touch of luxury, mimicking convertible tops, even on fixed-roof cars. However, changing tastes labeled them as outdated. Today, they are mostly found on vintage models, symbols of an older aesthetic. Hood ornaments. Hood ornaments once symbolized luxury and craftsmanship. Brands like Rolls-Royce and Cadillac used them to make a statement. However, safety concerns led to their decline, with many automakers opting for retractable designs or abandoning them altogether. They remain iconic reminders of automotive artistry, in-car record players. In the 1950s and 60s, luxury cars experimented with in-car record players, letting drivers bring their vinyl collection on the road. It sounded innovative until reality set in. Bumpy roads made needles skip, and as cassettes and CDs emerged, this feature quickly became obsolete. Column-mounted shifters. Column-mounted shifters, or three-on-the-tree, were once a common sight, especially from the 1930s to the 1980s. Positioned on the steering column, they allowed drivers to change gears without reaching to the center. As car interiors evolved, floor shifters took over, prized for their ergonomic and intuitive design. Column shifters now remain in a niche role, mostly in trucks and utility vehicles. Car phones. In the 1980s and 90s, car phones represented cutting-edge luxury, letting drivers make calls on the go. But as personal mobile phones became more accessible, car phones quickly became irrelevant. Today, Bluetooth connectivity has taken their place, seamlessly integrating communication into modern vehicles. Luggage racks on trunks. Before SUVs dominated the market, luggage racks on trunks offered travelers extra storage. Mounted on the car's rear, they provided space for bags, but with risks of theft, weather damage, and a cluttered look. As interior storage improved, these racks faded away, replaced by sleeker, more secure options. Pop-up headlights. Finally, we have pop-up headlights, a beloved feature of sports cars from the 1960s to the 1990s. These retractable lights gave cars a sleek, futuristic look, but complexity, aerodynamics, and stricter safety regulations led to their demise. While no longer in production, pop-up headlights remain a favorite among car enthusiasts. These innovations, while short-lived, shaped the history of automotive design. Each tells a story of creativity, ambition, and the ever-changing tastes of drivers. What is your favorite forgotten car innovation? Share your thoughts in the comments below.